Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys doing well. Happy Monday. It is hot as hell. Please send help. I have officially bought myself. I haven't not received, but I've bought myself a new air conditioner. Like one of those big portable ones. Because the one I have is, I thought it would be enough. Like it would be like an additional to the like central air conditioner that I have. Like so it was like 10,000 BTU for one bedroom, should be sufficient. It was near 80 degrees inside yesterday. It was brutal. Yeah, it was the hottest day. But jeez. So I went ahead and ordered myself a 14,000 BTU one. And then worst case scenario, I will have 24,000 total. Put both of them next to each other. It wasn't cheap, but I'm tired of being miserable. And my father was like, "I'll buy it for you." So, I'm not gonna pretend like he motivated me to buy it, and then he decided like, oh, he'll just say he'll buy it for me. I kept telling him no, I don't need it, but he insisted, and then he's like, yeah, I'm sending the money. So in a sense he bought it for me, so I can't complain. I still bought some extra stuff because I realized that a lot of heat has been leaking from the hose, so stuff is going to be arriving. The new unit's arriving tomorrow, hopefully. Theoretically more powerful, which means hopefully I'll stop being in 76 degree temperatures for the summer. That would be like the best summer ever. And the one thing that it does open up for me is electricity is going to be expensive as hell using these things, for sure. But it technically opens up the option of getting an apartment down the line with no air conditioner, because I've realized that the one I have sucks a lot. So theoretically, by having those, I can get one without it. Although it is like it's weird, right? Where it's like an apartment with an air conditioner costs more, obviously. But if it's shitty and you still have to get window air conditioner units, then it's like you don't have it. Anyway, enough about that. We'll see how it is tomorrow. I mean, it's coming tomorrow, but what time, I don't know. It could come during the stream. Hopefully not. Hopefully it won't come that late. The plan for today is to see how many of the animations we can get knocked out, and I think we can maybe get all of them knocked out for the spider. Get all of them finished, all of them rendered out, all of them piped in and swapped out, and then we'll be able to do AI. And figure out, we kind of figured out what we want to do, but like anything else about that. Yeah, and then go from there. Yeah, it's already halfway through the month. Jesus. Halfway through the month. Oh man, I just realized the first is a Wednesday. First is a holiday here, and it's gonna be on a Wednesday. Having holidays in the middle of the week is always weird. Anyway, shall we jump into it? I didn't update the links. Hold on. Let me update the links. Browse you. Because I have the worst memory than a goldfish. Copy that. And then we go here, here, here. Okay. Now we can continue. Okay, so we did this one already. So we gotta do some other ones. So let's go ahead and get those in. So we'll do attack B next. If memory serves, we're scaling this to 2x. We're going to hide you. Let's see if I remember how to do all this. It's been a whole weekend. Do these. And then it's new and then old. No, not parent. How do you... shit. How do you open the... how do you do transfer attributes? I forgot the hotkey. Blender transfer attribute. What? How do you... What's the... I don't remember the hotkey. Shit. Yeah, it's data transfer. No. Data transfer hotkey. How do you open the menu? Blender, open search menu hotkey. F3? No, it's not F3. Oh, I'm pressing 3. F3. Yeah, that's the one. It's been a couple of days. I remember nothing anymore. I've forgotten everything. It's all terrible. $20, 0. Technically speaking, 0 and 20 are the same, so it really should be just like 1 to 20. So you don't really need that first frame being exactly the idle one. So let's go here, and see if we need to adjust. We actually might be able to get away with a little bit less now. Camera. Oh, let me make sure that I run. You run. Good in all sides? I think so. So I think that one's pretty much the widest one. Oh, no, actually, this one is. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, what's the highest frame? I think 9. Yeah. All right, Fubar, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Can we get away with like 180? No, definitely not. 190 though. Yeah, we can get away with 190. Yeah, get away with 190. Okay. Sweet. Oh, yeah, let me make sure I do a save as. B. Save. Ooh. Don't cast shadows, please. You, and then here. You. B. Yep, I think we're good. And render. Nice and quick. Render's done. I like it when things are fast. So nice. Over the weekend, I finally got caught up with Saga of Tanya the Evil by watching the movie, which I almost never do. I never usually watch anime movies, but apparently it was canon. So, okay, I guess I gotta watch it. So, and I'm watching it. Although I watched like a third of it, like, and then took a break, did some other stuff, then watched a third of it another time, and the last third another time. I have no attention. I realize I have no attention span, just like most people online these days. Me and the internet. Okay, I need things faster. It's terrible, but it's the truth. You full canvas, please. Don't open. Export. I still highly recommend it. Season 2 finally out. I haven't watched the first episode yet, but it is finally out after like a decade. And if it's anything like season 1, then it'll be good. If you like war, magic and war, then you will probably enjoy this. Saga of Tanya the Evil it is. I'm so glad I decided to drop that 0 frame because now it's multiples of 20 and that's so much easier. Export. And export. Okay. Hey, Marcus, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Let's bring in the next one. Might as well just do the C one as well here. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Trying to survive the heat. Trying not to melt. It hopefully will be better tomorrow with a new air conditioner. We will see. We will see if I'll be a happy little boy. Okay, well, definitely not little, but a happy big boy. Bottom center. On Sunday, I usually do the all the YouTube shorts for the week, and I realized at that point that I didn't click. I only clicked once to make like a note for myself of like where I want to make a short of, and so I decided to, you know what? Let's actually record brand new shorts. So normally I just like have them like from stream highlights, but this time I was like, okay, let me try like just making some shorts about the game and see how they do. So that's what will be mostly today about, this week about, for the YouTube shorts, except for one. That's about chicken thighs, which I had again today. No surprise. Tac 2. Let's just rename this to B. What is that in freedom units? What is 14 caterpillars in freedom units? I mean, I know it's cool, because I know that I don't like it at 20 and above. Yeah, see, that sounds lovely. That's like perfect temperature for me. Like, if I could do like an exact temperature, that would be it right there. I like high 50s, low 60s. Like around there is like my sweet spot. For indoors, I tend to keep it like, it's a little harder to say for indoors. I tend to keep it like 69 degrees inside if I could, but that's never accurate. Because I always sit next to the computer. So wherever the thermostat is not accurate to where the computer is. So I think where I'm sitting is usually like probably around 70. Well, usually I think it says like 71, 72, but I wish it was colder. Ta-da! There's the next one. Go. Next. Yeah, let's do a save as now so I don't forget. C. Yeah, let's grab our C. Nice and quick. Oh, let me just reopen it. I reopened it to clear out all the extra materials. If you're wondering why I'm doing that, that's just to clear out all the materials. So I should probably rerun this and this. And that. Nice. Also 20. Hey, Turner, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Dude, spider turn into a cactus bush? I guess. I mean, it's more of a crystal than a cactus, but sure. I feel like this might be a good test one. We're gonna be fine. Oh no! I need to go out way further. Yeah, like that. There we go. That was the first thing you thought that sounded funny enough to type on the internet? And? Any regrets? Entry has been will commit. How's it going? You're doing well. You developed the boss mechanics? Well, I've had the boss for a while. It's just I'm gonna be reworking the boss mechanics. So it currently has mechanics, but I'm gonna be changing them because I'm not happy with them. Yeah, last week, Thursday, Friday, I remember. Somewhere around there. We went over and tried to figure out the best kind of attack phase system for the boss. It's probably still not going to be ideal, but it'll still be better. Every time he gets better, right? We've gone through 3 iterations of the bosses. I want to say, not necessarily all of them, but for this one, I think it's 3 iterations already. This might be the 4th. It could have been, it might be only 2 iterations previously. Maybe this is the 3rd, but it's like 3 or 4, somewhere around there. I don't mind. We'll continue iterating on the bosses and any enemy or any like thing as many times as it takes for it to be pleased with it, or at least not hate it. I'll be honest. For me to be like happy about something would be insane. I'm never happy about anything. I'm kind of I need more happiness in my life, but I am just a miserable guy. Nothing makes me happy. Boink, 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 boink. Yeah. totally giggles while saying I'm a miserable guy. I mean, you can laugh and be miserable, technically speaking. Right? I don't know if there's a concept. Have you ever heard of this thing called acting? You don't know how real I am on stream. Maybe this is completely fake. And maybe everything I've been telling you guys has been a lie and an act to put up a facade. I'm just saying, you have no way of knowing one way or another. All you know is what I've been telling you. And maybe I've been lying to you this entire time. Maybe I don't even use Unreal at work. Who knows? Hey, Lucas, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What are you doing, Pixelover? Normally I need to use it for indexation. But really, it's just an easy way of me getting a configured A sprite file that it's already saved. So I still go through it just for that. Yeah, Revolutionary, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. In fact, this stream is AI generated. True and real. Oh my god. You know what would be hilarious? I need to... What video AI generators have their logos? You know, like Sora, when you generate a video and you'd see it have that Sora thing moving around showing that's AI generated. I'm not familiar with what video generator AI generation things there are, but do any of them have watermarks? I think it would be hilarious to just have that watermark as like a redeem or something. Or just turn it on the stream, like this is all AI generated. No politics, Turner, please. Thank you. Boink. And then we just need normal here. Normal. Done. How long did that take us? I don't think that took us very long. Considering it's been like less than 30 minutes and I already got 2 of them in here, I think this workflow is doing quite well. I'm quite pleased with the speed of this workflow. A lot better than it was before. When I had to like assign all the materials and adjust them. It was a whole thing. That's a lot faster. Final design? No. Okay, you're kidding me? Final design for anything in this game does not exist. that terminology does not exist for anything I do. The only time it will be final design is if I design it. This is from Epic. And not only do I have to design it, but then I have to like then be like happy with it. So at the current, nothing is final design. Yeah, the spider is from Epic. It's not the Paragon stuff, but it's one of their other. I forget what their set is called. One of the other ones. First time you see it? I mean, unless you're going through all their stuff, you know, low chance of you seeing it. Wait. What? There you go. A long time ago, I went through their stuff. And then I don't remember why I didn't use this guy to begin with. I think I just wanted a spider. Oh, this one didn't have animations. And I think I started this in like 5.2 or 5.3. And so the retargeter was not nearly as good. I think they improved it in what, 5.5 or something? Now the retargeter is a lot better and it's a lot easier to use. I can do this. It's great. Okay, let's do this one. This is gonna be the next one. I'm gonna just rename this to Butt Down. That's what I've been calling it. Such an improvement over this guy, huh? I am pleased with the improvement, at the very least. I don't think it's perfect by any means, but I think it's a whole lot better. And that's what we do around here. We just make incremental increases a little bit at a time until we get there. It's like art, right? Do the sketch first, you know, refine the sketch. Eventually you get like a nice drawing, and then you start putting in a layer of paint, just the base colors, then you continue layering and layering and layering, and eventually you'll get there. Unless you're one of those crazy people that just has a rough sketch and then just details that like one part of the character to be like photorealistic and leaves the rest as a sketch and only just continues working out that way. Unless you're one of those psychopaths, you know, that's basically what I'm doing. You're doing butt down. Color G. We're going 23. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nice and quick. Come on, I know it's a big files. There's a lot of them. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. How you guys doing? Oh, there it goes. Finally decided to wake up. Export. Bam, bam. This one's longer, isn't it? Yeah, it's freaking 23 frames. Could I have taken 20? Yeah, it probably would have been fine. Did I? No. Gives me more to work with, I guess. I can always drop them later. I guess. You. You. Give me the beautiful normal, please. I would much appreciate it. Hey. I don't know. I don't really go. Shut down. Why does it sometimes just not refuse to like drag in, and other times it's like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. I can drag the file in. Unreal. Why are you like this? And don't say it's because of Windows. You gotta work around shit sometimes. You gotta do it. There's been a lot of talks of Linux recently since LTT did their Linux Tech Tips did the whole swapping to Linux thing. Still couldn't do it. Still couldn't do it myself. As in, like, to be telling you, I could install it, but like, there's, yeah, exactly. Unreal Engine does not fully support it on Linux. It's just, it's not worth my trouble. There's too much stuff that I use that is Windows for me to consider it even as an option. Yep. Yeah, there's just, like, I think if you're just like a regular guy, just, you know, playing games or like just using, you know, the browser, you know, like you'll be fine for most things, as long as you're not playing a lot of multiplayer games because a lot of them don't have support still, and never will, because of their anti-cheat stuff. But yeah, it's a long way away for me. I feel like the big one for me, to aside from just the support that I need from Linux, I need to not need to use the console commands in any way. I want it to be as easy as Windows, and it's still such a long way away. Playing games, as long as you are not a social player that needs to play the latest releases with your friends, yeah, that's what I was saying. But if you don't care about the multiplayer stuff, then you're probably gonna be fine. If you mostly play single player games, you're probably gonna be fine. Unless you're playing AAA single player games that for some reason have way too much DRM protections. I mean, for some reason. I know why they have a lot of DRM protections, but still. I didn't turn off shadows. God damn it. Did I turn off shadows from the other ones? I feel like I didn't turn off shadows for another one of these. God. God damn it. I need to re-export it. Which means we'll need to redo this one. Right? Can I see the full name of this? Why can't I not see the? Oh, that's up here. Okay, that's fine then. I need to modify one of my scripts to just automatically turn the shadow casting off. Probably the material one. Because I make that mistake a little bit too much. You can ask AI to just append that wherever it needs to go. And they'll be perfect. I will say, I've been looking at the Elgato... Elgato released some stuff for streamers recently. And for whatever reason, I've been looking into the freaking Shure SM7B, the nice XLR microphone recently. And I'm like, I don't know where my job will be in 2 months. I can't buy it. Which I guess is good. Like, I don't usually buy stuff like that just on a whim. Unless things are really bad. Or I feel like it's a worthy upgrade. But man, it's been dangling in front of me. I'm like, I can't pull the trigger. Can't do it. It would not be financially smart. This is put down. Don't open. Size, export. Yes, I'll write it. Okay, one more time from the top. You got yourself a Bayer dynamic microphone. I've never heard of that brand, but I'm not exactly a audiophile, so the main thing that I don't like about this microphone, funnily enough, is its EQ, which is one of its selling points. Like, it doesn't have like a proper. It's not directional enough. Also, like, I have a sound bar for me. That's why I don't wear headphones. And it picks up a little bit too much. And when I try to like remove the audio from that, then my voice sometimes gets cut out. And you'll occasionally hear it in the YouTube videos as well, where all of a sudden, like, if I just start speaking just a little bit quieter for just a moment, like, my voice will just like as though it's no longer there. Like the ends get almost cut off. But if I drop it anymore, then you just hear everything. So I don't like it. And yeah, because of that, I was considering an upgrade. I was actually thinking about I think this one also has shadows. Yeah, this one doesn't have shadows. You can tell underneath it. This one does. God damn it. Yep, I did forget it on Melee C. Okay, let's redo that one too. God. But basically, I just want, like, I need a setup where I can have, not required to use headphones, ideally. So I need a really directional mic. I even looked into because I was curious. I looked into shotgun mics, because apparently a lot of them have really good, detection for that. They're very directional. The problem is, for it to be like worth it, it's a lot more expensive than even a Shure S77B. Shotgun are paying you to stay in a single place. Well, for a lot of these, you should be in the same place too. Like, if I did this, right? Like, right now, you should not be able to hear me very well. I say shouldn't, but you probably can. There you go. Well, it stopped working for a moment. Like, I actually was detecting it for a moment. But I feel like you just still were able to hear for a lot of that. And yeah, it's just like, I need better side detection. The Shure SM7B is better than this. Shotgun mics are even better still, but instead of like 400 USD, they're like 1,000 plus USD. And the problem is, I would love to be able to like just test and see which one do I need. There's no way of doing that. I have to like buy and pray. That's my only option. Render, please. But either way, not getting that anytime soon because I need to sort out the job situation, or at least have it be like figured out to a degree. Because if I'm not able to stay at my current place, then my money situation is a lot worse. So we'll see. Come, I have a little over 2 months before. I mean, not actually technically that long. You know, I have to make the decision probably before then. But give or take 2 months. Throw on the streets, man. It's gonna be hard, man. Kick me out. Lavalier, Mike. I am, and a body pack is your ideal solution, but a bi-directional body backpack like Sennheiser Spectre costs a little too much. Oh, are you like doing like for like IRL streaming? So lavalier mic is not very directional. It picks up, from my experience just watching people using it, it picks up things around it, but just in a smaller area. But it picks up everything. It allows you to move around, which is cool. Here's all you need to do. All you need to do is throw all your money into the lottery and then pray. And I'm sure it'll work out. In a controlled environment, it's fine. Well, in a controlled environment, this mic is fantastic too. Every mic is fantastic in a controlled environment where you don't have a soundbar, you know, roughly a foot away behind it, right? Yeah, in a controlled environment, everything's great. That's like saying, oh man, this microphone works great in a studio environment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they all do. That's the person having a controlled environment? Yeah, I know. I don't have one of those. Both control and an environment. Yes. Let me just make sure I close this. This is B, this is C. C close. Close you. You know what? Just save. Save. So right. But like I have in the room next to me, I have an air conditioner blasting and it's loud. Thankfully you don't hear it. But it's definitely not a good, I'm definitely not in a controlled environment. I'm so far away from a controlled environment, it's sad. Yeah, that's a 20. Here's what we need to do, okay? But I mean you guys. I need you guys to play the lottery for me. Win the lottery, and then why is my mic software off? Thanks, Beacon. Is it because I've been trash talking you? God damn. Anyway, I need you guys to play the lottery, win it, and then donate lots of money, and that way I can afford to have controlled environment. I'm not even asking for all of it. No, just enough. Maybe a few hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, not you can keep the millions of that you earn. You know, look, I'm not that greedy. I'm greedy, just not that greedy.
At time. Pausing before another works in the editor, but not package moment.
Okay, well, that's good. Let me restart freaking... Let me restart the mic software. Yeah, should be good. I don't know why it decided to crash. I was actually thinking, I currently live in a one-bedroom apartment, right? As you can probably tell, my living room is where I stream from. That's where my computer is. If I had a two-bedroom apartment, right? One would be obviously the bedroom. The second one would obviously be the computer room. But what the hell do I do with a living room? Clearly, I don't need a TV. I don't have a TV. I don't. What does one do with a living room? I was thinking about that. Do you live in it? But the thing is, I wouldn't, right? Because I spent all my time in front of my computer. So whatever room that is in will be the place where I spend the most of my time. My bedroom will be the second most, just because of the hours, slept. I want to do anything in the living room. It's like I would just buy. I mean, I would set up probably my PlayStation or something that I barely ever use. It's like it'd be like so much money for almost nothing. But it was just a random thought I had. I was like, huh. Because like I was thinking about, I've been trying to save up for a down payment for a condo, and obviously I want. Well, I don't know about obviously, but like I want to get a 2-bedroom one. Because I feel like if you're buying a place, a 1-bedroom is just not big enough. And I can't afford anything bigger, so 2-bedroom it is. I know. Crazy how that works out. But I was like, if I get one, what do I do with the living room? I couldn't answer that question. Second bedroom can always become storage. No. The first bedroom is the bedroom. The second bedroom is the computer room. Right? That's where the computers... and all this stuff goes. So what do you do with the living room? Because currently, my computer room is the living room. The living room is storage, solved. But that's not good if I want to invite people. And a lot of times, if you're in an apartment complex, at least here in Canada, apparently there's just a thing. You get storage lockers, like a pretty large, like near like half bedrooms. I mean, depending on the size of the bedroom, like a good chunk of area that's just storage. You can get in the garage. They just put stuff there. So like a lot of the random crap, like my luggage, my like towels or stuff that I just don't need, that I just need, you know, basically would need to be storage, go down there. So they're not even part of the apartment. It's great. Hey, you do bring up a good point. I would need to actually invite somebody for this to be a problem, which I never do. Your home is your sanctuary. You don't bring people there. Yeah, I'm the same. Mostly because I don't have anyone to bring. And that would also involve me needing to clean. And I don't want to do that. Okay. So now we're good on the freaking shadow front. Wait. Are you good here? Yes. I think so. You have the best excuse. Your cat doesn't like strangers. Maybe he doesn't like strangers because you never introduced enough strangers. And if you were to introduce a lot more strangers coming in and out, they would get used to it. Just saying. Yes, we have. We can do throw above, around, we can do later. Have I done the hit? Okay, yeah, we gotta do the hit. A chicken and the egg conundrum? It's not a conundrum. The egg came first. There's no question about that one. Because genetic modification, the genetics change in the egg. So there has to have been the egg is right. It was not there was no chicken. It was an egg. Calcium came first? Maybe. Maybe the real chicken were the friends we made along the way. I mean, if you live on a farm, that could be very well an accurate statement. I don't live in a farm. I've never even been to a farm. I've driven past farms, but that's it. That's as far as that goes. We're going to change the render range timing of this one. I don't want it to be this long. Farms are outside. I don't like outside. Agreed. Very true words right there. Farms are indeed outside. And the outside is terrible. It's hotter outside typically. Why would I want to go outside? It's hotter out there. I don't like heat. Cold is great because you can wear more things. Hot is bad because you can't take off your skin. Unless you have a really nice knife. But then you couldn't put it back on if it gets colder again, so it's not a practical solution. You can boot up Farm Simulator. I feel like I need to play one of those games at some point, just to maybe slightly understand the appeal. Because I really don't understand the appeal. Like, I think as a fun little let's do a fun little random stream where we just mess around, kind of, in one of the Farm Simulator type games. I think I understand that. But I don't understand people who spend multiple streams, a full week, or I understand there's a demographic for it. It's just I'm not it. If I did step 2 and then change this to 24 for the preview. So hold on, wait. If I change it to, yeah. So that would be how long it would be. It would be just over 2 seconds long. If I did, yeah, that's fine. We can always modify it later. Hey, Stone Python. Welcome in, Ethan. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No, you should use locomotor. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. You just like to drive around for a bit. It's relaxing. You wouldn't be able to play for days. That would bore you to death. Yeah. No, I get it for a little bit. But have you seen it? Seen what? Locomotor, whatever that is? No, I don't know what that is. Hey, Ranger, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. This guy is set to not cast shadows, right? Yeah, good. Before I do that, let me actually just check. I don't think I need to do it as wide this time around. Yeah, we can just totally make this smaller. Actually, let me try rotating it. That might be the widest. Let's find out. I don't remember if I ran this, just in case. And we can shorten it on the top end as well. Now, 150, maybe? That seems... no. Damn it. Probably like 170. Or like 165, 170. It's fine, doesn't need to be exact. Just needs to fit. Yeah, that fits. Yep, fits there. Ooh, we're actually very close on this one. Oh, wow. This is actually the widest one. Okay. Sure. There you go. You do all the animation procedurally in like 4 notes? I'm not doing the animation at all. I mean, thanks, but I'm not animating this. I'm not an animator. I could not animate this in Blender with no control where I get anything. Save. Render. Looks like the bugs from Starship Troopers. The only good bug is a dead bug. It's a spider. You know, it's a spider. It has, well, it has 8 legs, but it also has, 2 pincers. So it's a genetically modified spider. Right, because 1, 2, 3. I mean, you can count this as a leg as well, but it also has these that are kind of like hooked. I don't know. It's spooky. Are you scared yet? You gonna crap your pants? It's okay to crap your pants. Everyone's done it. We've all been, you know, babies before. I can grab the resolution of this. How many frames is this? 200. That should be fine. I know there's a lot of images. Come on. You can do this. It's not doing this. How you guys doing? I flip my coin. And you be careful not to drop it. Because it says do not drop. Because if you dropped it, bad things. Okay, seriously, why is it taking so long? It should not take nearly this long. It's frozen, isn't it? Okay. Let's restart it. Let's just restart it. No. Just try again, please. It's gonna take a while to get it. Oh, see, this time it worked. Look at that. No issues this time. As it should be. Probably got scared. Like a little bitch. I don't blame it. I'm very scary. Look at. Okay, how's the frame range on this thing? 26. It's 26. I don't like it. 26. I'm gonna be like 25. You like bugs? Good. Do you like eating bugs? Are you a bug connoisseur? Elliot, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Or do you mean you like bugs like the Bee movie, kind of like bugs? Are you one of those? Kind of liking of bugs. The most interesting part of making the mining facility is all the research and things you're learning about what could possibly be feasible or not in making a mining colony work. Earlier today, you found watching a video on an engineer's perspective on Dead Space and some other space games, and what to do, what not to do, and what could be done better. At the end of the day, you can have random things in your game that don't make sense with each other, but if the game's fun, people are still going to enjoy it. Just a thought. I'm not saying don't go into it. You shouldn't make it like all make sense, but make sure you still have a good game. Like, prioritize. So stag beetles showed up last summer. You don't know what they were, so you called them crab bugs. Evidently, Japanese will pay like $20,000 for a stag beetle. It's read it on the internet, so it's probably true. Yeah, no one on the internet lies. Like, I'm physically incapable of lying. Because if I lied, I would explode. And the fact that I haven't exploded means I have not lied. It's a great lie tester. Why is it trying to put it in a different place under a different name? Why is it not a sprite? Why is it? I don't know why it's sometimes like completely hiccups on that. Have you watched Bugs? It is awful. You love it. The old Pixar movie? Yeah, I've watched. Oh, no, that's Bugs Life. I assume you don't mean A Bug's Life. Because I've seen A Bug's Life. So oh no. No, I don't watch movies. There's very few movies I've ever seen. At least in any recent years. I watched a few, but... Today you learned solar panels aren't at all that efficient, even in space, and having nuclear fusion/fission would be more robust and effective? Well, yeah. Solar panels aren't used because they're the most efficient. They're used because it's no pollution in that regard. Right? In terms of, getting the most for the bank, getting the most power, yeah. Nuclear is the number one option at the current moment. Most people use solar and wind because it's the most environmentally friendly, not because it is the best source. Bug's life is like a previous life? Well, no, it's just a bug's life. It's not a previous life. That's different. Just like second life is also different. Right? They're all different lives. The sun has a nuclear reactor already? Perfect. So we just need to harness the power of the sun in the palm of our hands. What movie? What Marvel movie was that from? What Marvel? I'm like 90% sure that's from a Marvel movie. Oh, Spider-Man. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess Marvel now. I think back then it was DC. Yeah. It was Doc. Yep. That was it. Back then was owned by a different universe. It wasn't part of... Yeah, it was DC. Wasn't it? Which is really weird. Yeah, I found that whole thing weird. It was not DC? Oh, I thought those were the only two. I thought it was just DC. If it wasn't Marvel, it was DC. I thought. I thought those were the only two options. Oh, okay. Shows how little I know. The answer is very. I know very little. The movie rights? Oh, no, I'm not talking about movie rights, but like who, are, like out of like which company originally made it, type thing. Yeah, I think it was Sony that owned it, but I don't know enough about it. It honestly doesn't really matter to me one bit. I think the last movie I saw, last Spider-Man movie I saw was Into the Spider-Verse, and I saw it on a plane many a year ago. I think that was the last Spider-Man movie I saw. Which, keep in mind, I don't typically watch movies, so... Yeah. That's why. Boom. There you go. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man? I have no idea who that is. Teach me the art of animation? You're so scared of having to animate anything. I didn't animate this. This is from Epic. This is already pre-animated. I'm just using the animation that it came with. Yeah. Idle we have. I don't think we'll finish all of them today. I was we could do the jump one. Yeah, this one. You're designing this facility. You're also allowed to have one scientific suspension of reality, as in something that could be scientifically plausible but not presently known in current science. For every 500 years, you go forward in time. I mean, sure. What's the game? Isn't the game a horror game? So for example, a force field or artificial gravity? I mean, are you trying to make it realistic or something? Like a realistic horror game? I feel like... You know what game you should take a look at? Lixian's game. Lixian, the editor for Markiplier, Lixian. Project Lunky. Look at this handsome boy. Because it's procedural generated. It is a horror game. It is a space station. Well, it's not specifically a space station, but it might as well be. You couldn't tell the difference. And it was made by one guy, and it's a fun little horror game. Here, I'll link the video. You know, all done in Unreal. I don't remember if you can play it. I don't remember if no, he did make a video on it, right? I think Lixian made a video talking about the the creation of things. How he went around making stuff, assets he used, and all that good stuff. Reg. I guess it's just an overview of it. But, you know. Go watch that. You're setting the bar high for yourself then? Because you like to do realism where when you can. You're setting the bar again way too high on something that doesn't matter for most people. You're not setting the bar high where it matters for most people. Some people will care about that, just not the majority of people. Oh, no. Jump. You import. What? Oh. And then we do these. Oh, excellent. Excellent. And now you and you. And then we'll just need to move him up. Oh, not this way. Now that's kind of funny. I will say that's kind of funny. You do a black box approach and just say the room does X, and you can just leave it at that. Yep. Right now, you just want to get the layout of the place down, then focus on the smaller details after. Yep, that's exactly how you should be doing it. You do big picture stuff first, and then you go in. Refine. Alright, question/problem if anyone has a good idea. You want to control two characters with the same player controller? You don't know how? How to figure it out? I mean, it depends what do you mean by two? Like certain buttons control one, certain buttons control another? Because you can just make a controller, and that's the one that has the keybind all set up for you, the player controller, and then it just sends the information to whichever one you need based on whichever one you press. And it just has a reference to both characters, and that's it. You're dreading paying $100 to list your game? Then don't. You get the $100 back if you ever make $100. So if you think your game is not even going to be making $100, then maybe just, keep working on something you think that will, would make $100 if it's a lot of money. Yep. Yeah, drop this to. Yep. Yeah. Let's make it a little bit taller. Get a little more tall. There we go. Good. Yeah, seems like it. Use a blueprint interface to the other day for something else involving two characters, making a particle flow from one character to another. I mean, if you're controlling both characters, just make sure you just have a single parent, and then just have both of those characters be a child of that parent. And the only thing you can ever control is those characters, then you just cast to it if you wanted to. You don't even need an interface. That part's entirely up to you. You can add the same interface to the character and just not implement any of the other interface functions like you want. Yeah, there's lots of ways of doing it. Lots of ways. And if you're making a single player game, there's no wrong way of doing it. A multiplayer, some ways will just not have it work. So in that regard, it's wrong. But as long as it works, yeah, just pick your poison. Kind of want to make it like couch co-op capable too. Just keep in mind that if you're trying to do both, have one controller control both at the same time and couch co-op. That means that when you're in couch co-op mode, half of the buttons don't do anything. Just keep that in mind. That you've just cut the amount of buttons that you have for anything in half. Just for that. I'm not saying don't do it, just keep in mind. There's so few frames. So few frames that I can just do the math in my head for the next frame. My God. It's like I'm not completely stupid. Like, no, I am, but just, it's like I'm not. Like I could pretend. It's maximum 2 players, then would be controller 0 for AM. Yeah. You can get that information relatively easy. But just keep in mind that you'll need to set up also your widgets and everything to load the correct one when you need it, because widgets and things of that nature don't just automatically work for split screen. Like, you can get all the logic of the characters and all that working, yeah. But not not the widgets. So you need like 2 sets for everything. Or configure it in a way where your main widget only takes up half the screen, however you have a split, and go from there. Split screen is on my list of things for this game that would be nice to have, but it would be a lot of work, so I'm not exactly promising that one. One thing I want to do, though, on a more realistic thing, is I want to have Twitch integration, because I think that one's a little would be a little bit simpler to implement. This one just come in as a normal map. Huh. Huh. How'd that happen? I mean, I'm not complaining. That never happens. What? Is it a size thing? I don't actually know. And you only have them on the same screen at once. It's only a 2.5D shoot 'em up type of game. Okay, so you're not going to be using like the built-in split screen version. You'll have to do your own custom setup then. Which integration sounds like custom API shenanigans, which means coding, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. There's a plugin. I don't have it because it costs money, but there's a plugin. It's not a very expensive plugin, but I'm not working on that now, so there's no reason to buy it. And it basically exposes a bunch of that stuff to blueprints. By a bunch of that stuff, I'm talking about like all of that stuff. Blueprints. Yeah, so I think it's completely doable in that regard. But needs to be done down the line. But it's one of those things that's definitely not anytime soon. I think if I was thinking of doing like a Steam early access release type thing, then I would be thinking about putting it in. So that way, if people did want to do play the game on stream, it would have that. But until then, I don't think so. I think at the current moment, at the current trajectory, originally I was thinking end of this year, for like considering like Kickstarter early access, I think it's too early. I think realistically it's more in a year from now is when I can start thinking about that stuff. And the more I thought about it, the more I'm thinking that Kickstarter would just fail. I don't think I have any pull required for Kickstarter to be successful. I mean, I guess I can try, but I don't know what happens if you fail, if you can try again type of thing. Or like, why would I want to, I guess? I don't know. We'll see. First, we gotta get to July, where we can start looking at the Epic Mega Grant and go from there. See if I'm even good enough for that. They'll probably take one look at the game and be like, what the shit is this? This garbage. Out the door. Oh yeah, we could probably take a look at some stuff. You are a successful YouTuber already? Define successful YouTuber, because I think you and I have very different definitions of successful YouTuber. Look at that. Most of the animations are in for what we need for this guy. Obviously not all of them, but like in terms of just like, seeing him fully like in this form. Yeah. Sweet. Successful YouTuber is a channel you like to watch. Yeah, but that doesn't mean the YouTuber is successful. I'm glad you like to watch me. That doesn't mean it's a successful YouTuber. Because you can have a buddy, like just a friend, upload videos for you, and you can enjoy them with just some silly stuff, and then no one watches him and besides you, but I wouldn't like no one would call that a successful YouTuber. YouTube is totally full of bollocks. I mean, depends what you're looking for. YouTube, you know, there's so much stuff. You'll find something for everyone on YouTube. That's the beauty of YouTube. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you're not interested in. There's also, you can find a lot of stuff you are. Okay, let's do this one. So this one we're changing to like a byte. So we're going to be modifying the animation for this one. We need to first reverse it and then tweak the timing of it. You try to search outside of YouTube for it? I got it. There's a big difference between meaningful content and content slop. I don't think it matters if you're enjoying it. I think there's content someone enjoys and there's content someone doesn't enjoy. But other than that, there's a demographic for everything. There's some people that enjoy the like AI generated stuff. There's some people that don't. There's no right or wrong here. It's just personal preference at the end of the day. You try to use pipe or FreeTube to find stuff you actually want to see. Then you come on the platform to interact with the content. See, I never do that. I never interact. On a very rare occasion, I'll leave a comment. But it's an extremely rare situation if I leave a comment. And equally rare is I leave like any kind of engagement. I'm a terrible YouTuber in that regard. Like as a viewer. But still. That's the truth. I am the content? Debatable. Well, I guess you didn't specify good content. So in that regard, yeah. I am some kind of content. You're literally the content. No, the Unreal is the content. I'm just guy on the side. I could disappear, and there'd be still something to look at. Probably be an improvement for the stream. Let's be honest. This roar. I'm gonna rename to Bite. Actually, leave that. Bite. You're about 1/15 of the content by area? I mean, I feel like that's being generous. Like, I know I'm pretty big, but I don't know if I'm that big. Also, you have to keep in mind that you have to need to not to include all of this area around me. Right? Only the person, only me, right? Because I can do this. I can just leave, and then I wouldn't be on screen also. Maybe you are 1/33. There we go. See that's a little more probably realistic. So I'm about 3% of the content. Yeah, that seems about right. I feel like that's around where, yeah. Yeah, I can agree on that one. I'm about 3% content. 97% garbage. Scale up, hide you. Shadows off, I'm remembering. This is Bite. Yeah. And then yeah, this is the one. Let's go. So I need to modify the animation and flip it. Ooh, mirror. No, yeah, it's not. That's mirroring the animation. I want to reverse the animation. Is that a thing? Can I do that? can I reverse the animation in select object, switch to dope sheet or action editors, select all of them, press S and type in -1. Wait, really? Why does that not look the same? That doesn't look the same.
Add time. Pausing before another works in the editor but not packaged moment.
Better work on the package build. Move the playhead exactly to your original star frame. Scale X. I mean, we'll try it. Doesn't seem like it's gonna work, but we'll try it. Basically, what we're doing is we're changing a roar where the spider like looks up into the opposite where the spider looks like he bites down almost. Because I didn't have a good use with a roar, but I think a bite could have a, you know, another attack that is visually different. Yesterday, my mother sent me pictures of cake that she made. And it was such a hot day that despite being on a diet, I went out to the grocery store and bought myself some Oreo mini donuts. They were freaking delicious. I had 3 yesterday and 3 today. Now they're all gone. And it makes me sad. And if you're wondering, it was all within my calorie count number. But yesterday I had to walk a little bit extra on the treadmill to make sure I maintained within that. But man, the occasional sweet treat, as you can call it, it's so good. Let's try this again. Scale -1. No. You know, press X, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. I mean, what I could try doing is scale -1. And then try to line it up regardless. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's because it's not on. Oh, it's because it's not every frame. That's why. So it tries to snap to the frames. How do I insert a keyframe? There's probably a hotkey for this. It's I. No? All channels. Before I do this, let me save. Okay. Then let's do add a keyframe, delete. We're going to try one of these. This is not the best. I'm not loving this method. This does put it everywhere. Good. But if it works, then who am I to complain? All right, sometimes you have to just put in a little bit of elbow grease, if you will. I think that one's pretty much right on there. How many keyframes are there? Okay, there's not that many. We're like over halfway. And technically, there's no. I should have probably have tested this. Just did like 2 or 3 of them and then tested it. That would have been the smart thing to do. And I was thinking about testing it, but I was too lazy to stop. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. Okay. So now we just select all of them. Come here. Scale -1, and now, yeah, it lines up. Okay. So now, let's take a look. Let me change the frame range on this. 6. So now, I feel like some of these we can make up some of the stuff. We can remove a bunch of these frames, I think. So when it goes up, actually, you know what? When it goes up is fine. But this being so long is not fine. It needs to go down faster. For sure. Maybe not that fast. Try removing just one frame. Try removing this one only. I feel like I can probably move a little more. I can remove these, I want to say. Yeah. So we have a little up and then the bite. Yeah, I think that's better. Take a look. It kind of bites and almost like grab bites. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh, it gets really wide. Okay, okay. I don't remember if this is running. Let's make sure it is. Welcome back, Leo. Back on Twitch. Oh, by the way, speaking of Twitch, and you, Leo. Analytics? Where did I see it? Where did I see like my all of my stats on people watching? Twitch, why are you so bad at this? Where's all my stuff? Give her the string summary, and it's not. It's not under analytics. How's it not under analytics? Discovery? Why is that? Why is that discovery not under analytics? How's that not under analytics? Engagement. No. See, I'm not gonna be able to find the thing. Ah, there you go. Found it. This is my Twitch viewers by location. Notice anything, Leo? Notice anything? I love it's like 44, 23, and then 5, 4, and just 2s. Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned that you're from Ukraine. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, not from there. Definitely not from there. Fine here, and 90-degree check. Yeah, we're fine. So we just need to make sure that you shrink it vertically. It's back at 0, and then we'll be good. because we don't need to render that high. Or that high. You leave the solar panel array as a backup? I mean, that is a good backup. Currently, right, for a lot of homes, that is for a backup and not the primary source. So, you know, that fits. Add the fusion / fission reactor room. Or, yeah, or you make it really weird and you give it a geothermic is the earth is, I forget what powers geothermic. That's earth. What's the water one? Make it a water generator. It's the future. It's not hydro. I forget what it's called. Just but make it run on water, which makes no sense. Because if you're in a space station, you're in space. Hydro. There's a word for it, isn't it? Because geothermic. Is geo? Maybe I'm not thinking of the wrong word or the right word. I can't speak. What is the word for water? Hydroelectricity? Just hydro. Wait, is it really just hydropower? Hold on, what am I thinking of? Geothermal is heat energy. So what? It's not hydrothermal? It's hydro-powered? Sure. This is your hydrogen reactor? Yeah. Which is a byproduct of water? Yeah, but that's not nearly as funny. Look, you could throw in an Easter egg somewhere where someone is trying to use some kind of weird fuel source. Oh my god, have it be oil. Have them be burning oil. It's oil powered. Or coal steam powered. Oh my god, a steampunk spaceship or a space station would be hilarious. Pipes everywhere would look cool. It would make no sense. Absolutely none. But a steam powered place would be really cool. Hold on, let me see if I can I want to see a picture of it now. Steampunk style space station. Now I just need to see that. Oh my gosh, that looks. Oh. Like, come on. That's so cool. I love steampunk. Steampunk is one of my absolute favorite styles. They don't question it. Don't question the pipes and where they go and how they would connect. Just say, hey, you want to play Warhammer? I mean, I don't know what Warhammer the game is. I know Warhammer 401k. Like, or you just buy figure, but I don't even know what the miniatures are for. I don't enjoy that. I don't care about that. I want to know what is the game. And I don't know what the game is. I've never known what the game is. The only thing people ever talk about is how expensive things are, but no one talks about the game. Please, do you not know what a 401k is? I mean, I don't blame you because you're not from America, so I guess it would make sense if you don't know what a 401k is. Do you not? You know what it is? You just said Warhammer 401k? Yeah. 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 Do you not know the meme? Warhammer is so freaking expensive that people take out of their 401k. It's great. That's the one thing everyone talks about. It's just how expensive the hobby is, and basically, instead of Warhammer 40k, it's Warhammer 401k. I find it funny. Yeah, let's go ahead and render this. But yeah, that's all I know about it. I just know miniatures, and it's very expensive. I know nothing of the actual game. I played a little bit of Dark Heresy in college. By a little bit, I mean like 2 or 3 sessions, and it was with a GM that wasn't very good, which I didn't know at the time. But now that I've GM'd and or DM'd, however you want to call it, and I have just more experience with just others, I know he just wasn't very good, which is fine, right? It was college, you know. Everyone starts somewhere. I'm not saying I was good with DM, but I miss D&D. I want to play D&D. The problem is, I want to play D&D as a player. Like, I want to actually like have a group and role play and have fun. But finding that, like, having that is difficult. Also, in person is very difficult. Because I did, like, when I ran a D&D game, it was online. And it's just, I know it's not the same. Even though that's my only experience, I know it's not the same. I know I was missing out on a lot there. Hey Momo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Ah, it's 21 frames. How can it have been 20 frames? I mean, I guess 21 is fine. So I just have to count up one at a time. Right? 3. Then it'll end on a 4. Then a 5. It's not the same. It's not the same. Okay. Export. Let's see. Based on the time, we might be able to do one more. I'll take a look at what we have. Once this one is in. So this is white. Oh yeah, tomorrow or sometime this week, 5.8 should be releasing. I think it always gets released on Tuesday, doesn't it? If that's the case, then it should be tomorrow. But I don't remember if it was always on Tuesdays. I know that Fab updates on Tuesday, but I don't remember if Unreal does as well. Huh, why is this now coming in as actual normal maps? It never used to. Is it a size? I don't know. Huh. Like, I'm not complaining. It's good. I'm glad. Right? But why now? I just want to know. I want the truth. Bam. Kind of cool seeing going from that to bam, that. I wonder if there is a way of. There's probably there has to be probably a script you could write that could take the vertex colors and then assign a new material to it with or like an existing material with the right color assigned to it or something. Because I feel like to get some of the colors that I want, but still have variations, is kind of like what I need to do. So I need to have each one of these as separate pieces almost. Well, oh, I guess I can't do save here. Save it here. Okay, so we got that in. So vertex masks, no. I need it to be fully separate materials. The reason why I need it to be separate materials is because of the way the material is set up here. So I use a step system, but if I want to have only 3 steps within a darker color, it doesn't work that way. So I need to basically put it like 3 steps in a darker color and 3 steps in a lighter color, right? On one material, that doesn't work. But if there were separate materials, then I can just darken one but still have 3 steps there, and brighten another one but still have 3 steps there. Right now, I'm just using vertex colored, but that means that I can't control each one of these as different steps. So this one has 6, for example, but like a darker one will have like 2 or 3. Like this has 3 effectively, right? Which again, for now, is good enough. I think it's completely good enough. But down the line, I think it's definitely going to be something that I'll need to look into. Kind of cool seeing him though, even with this old AI. Visually, a whole lot more interesting for sure. Could I actually test him inside of... Hey, alright, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. That is an adorable emote. Would it work to just load up the level? I'm doing well. Oh, this is the wrong level. You. Oh, did I not regenerate? I need to recompile, so just to regenerate it. Regen. Oh, do I not have the post-process? Oh, I don't have the post-process material in here, do I? Also. There we go. Is that right? Is that working? Can you regenerate all the other stuff too? Probably. And just open all of them and just regenerate them. Have you ever tried or had success with the r/looking for group on Reddit? Oh no, never even tried. Never even tried. I feel like the fun of, like a lot of the fun of it is just playing with friends. And for me, like playing with random people, one, it would be online, most likely. But even if then, like, I don't know. Like I feel like at least the first several sessions would definitely be like a little awkward. Because you don't know, like, what kind of jokes do people like, you know, what people are okay with, you know, like all that stuff. Hey, Color Click, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I can't believe you found here. We do indeed. Is it working? Is the material working? I think it's working. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. Ooh. I think he's reading pretty well. A whole lot, like, he actually, I feel like, fits pretty well into this. You know? I wasn't sure. But yeah, I think it works. I need to go in and select all of the static meshes, though. Oh, there's only a few of them. Makes it easy. Custom. Render custom depth fast, please. There we go. That way it gets the toon shader. Good to see you're still at it. You're still in the same place doing the effects. Niagara's life. Oh, nice. I wish I knew Niagara. Like, I know Niagara enough to, like, modify some small stuff, but that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, I can't attack him right now, but that's fine. Yes! Oh, I think it looks great. Okay, maybe great is a strong word, but compared to what it looked like, I think it's like a giant improvement. Yeah, there's still a few animations we gotta do. And convert and bring in, and then we need to rework the AI. But still. Part of me wishes he was even bigger. But I don't think that would be a good idea. I think size-wise he's fine. Yes! You don't take kindly to those who don't take kindly? So you don't take kindly to yourself. Because you don't take kindly. So you don't... You've leveled up to HLSL shaders and custom Niagara scripting. Nice. I don't know either one of them. I refuse to code is a strong word, but like I just find it so boring that I can't bring myself to do it. So forever great for getting you back into UE back in the day. It became everything for you. I'm glad. I don't remember doing that, but I'll take your word for it. I remember when I was there, I did my first ever game jam. I forget what Unreal version that was, but you're welcome. You can make him get bigger as you fight. Now, see, the problem is I'm trying to keep a consistent pixel, pixel size. Also, the shadow. Okay, I need to just copy over the post process and the light and all that. Copy you. Where's the post process? Let's do process volume. You and you copy. You go away. I should probably have copied paste. And I probably should copy the skylight. Then let's take a look. There you go. The light direction will need to be tweaked and stuff, probably for this one. That's okay. Here, we can just make it like moodier this way. I think that fits a little bit better. Yeah. Do you eat game jams during GB? Yeah. Explode into your career. Oh, I'm glad it's helped. Yeah, I currently work in virtual production, so I use Unreal. Still never made into games. All right. I forgot these are sprites. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep it consistent in the pixel size, like the world pixel size. And while yes, I could right scale them up, but that also means right the pixel size is bigger. So it would work. I could do it. But I feel like visually it would look better if I kept it consistent. So if I want to make him bigger, I should render him bigger. And if I wanted to, let's say, have him change size, I feel like I just need have two different versions of the sprites where I render him then as two versions and then swap between the two versions, one is bigger, one is smaller. And then go from there, right? I think that would be the better solution. You don't think people make enough CG sprites anymore? What do you mean CG sprites anymore? This is not a CG sprite. Like, it doesn't have like a full 3D normal map. It doesn't look... I'm trying to make it look as sprite as I can. And the goal for this is not to have it look like a 3D. Just a 3D render. I think it's working. Oh, made for the 3D models. Oh yeah. The thing is, right, I'm doing a directional movement, and when you have to do a directional like everything, I feel like no sprite artist would ever be like, oh yeah, let me just do that. Let me make this attack, this run, this everything in 8 directions for everything. Now, taking this and then having like, and then tweaking and like fixing up the sprites, that is doable. But I think making them from scratch and having it all be consistent, that is, I think that would be very expensive in terms of like manpower. Definitely doable. Also, I just realized that with this setup, with this look, the webs actually read so much better, because that was one problem we had before, is the webs just did not read well with the previous setup. But on this one, with these colors and everything, they read really well. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, that. I don't know why some of these are as dark as they are. Why is this so dark? I need to tweak some values on these things. You got a flashback to when it was still the blockout visuals? Oh, yeah. It was a very different game back then. I mean, I can load it up. I still have that. That's only 2024. I don't know. Let's go with July 2024. Remember this? Remember this? Oh, this bring back memories. Yeah, PCG tutorials, right? Feel like you get into that? Yeah, I have a lot of PCG tutorials. Oh, look, I got a card. Oh my god, look, this is the old the old aspect ratio of these. Things have really changed. Oh yeah, then I have this. You can't get up because it he's trying so hard to get up. Yeah, this is like, it's amusing watching this. I feel like maybe at the 3-year mark or something, I should do a like a little look back at all the different versions, because it's quite amusing at where it was and the progress and the path that I made. What do you use for your version control? Page all these on hand so quickly. Oh, yeah, here. I'll for the package builds. Yeah, it's called my my hard drive. And this is where I have all my package builds saved up. I also have them backed up on an external, but these are not like full Unreal builds. These are just the packages of the game. So if I want to load up like 2024, there's 2024. Yeah, so for example, if I want to load up 2025, I don't know, here's June 2025. Let's see where we were in June 2025. Different menu. This is a little closer to where we are. Oh yeah, this environment. Oh, so again, different look. could never get this to look good. Again, I think the direction where we are now is the best it has been, but it's quite interesting where it went and how it's progressed. The dash feels so shitty. No weapon abilities, just left click and right click. That's all you get. It is so much better now. It's so much more fun now. A lot more blood here, I will say. There's a lot more blood in this one. I thought I said hi. Yeah, I have devlogs. There's a whole playlist of devlogs if you're interested in seeing. But yeah, I want to. The 3-year mark is March-ish, January to March-ish of next year. It's hard to say when is the 3-year mark, because I think 3-year mark of the streaming of this would be March. But if it's like, I did the game jam in the mid to end of January, but I didn't do anything in February, so I'm like around there. But in terms of actual version control, I use diversion, by the way. Yeah. Diversion. It's free for 100 gigs. And the current moment, I'm under 100 gigs. Use P4 at work, but you've been looking for something that makes sense at home? Yeah. Well, P4 at work makes sense. At home, yeah, you could do local version control, but at that point, I feel like you already have like a nice setup. So if you want to, you could. But if you wanted to put it on the server, it would cost you. So, but yeah, diversion is free, and there's tutorials for it on YouTube. Perforce is not dead simple. I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone say Perforce is dead simple. I've never. Perforce in Unreal, like having it hooked up, yeah, that part is to just submit. But like Perforce itself is overly complex. Perforce 1. Is that a different thing? It's new. Oh, okay. Then I don't know anything about it. Then I can't speak on anything. First time ever hearing it. Good to know. 3 to 5 people? Yeah. That's the thing. If you have your own place where you can do backups, then Perforce will work. But that's the main limit, right? Is it doesn't, unlike Git or Diversion or something, it doesn't back up somewhere. Although I need to contact Diversion and find out how do I delete files from their servers to clear up space. Because there's some stuff that I've backed up, but I just don't need them backed up anymore. So I want to clear them up to remove, to make space. I'll figure it out at some point. They made an artist-friendly version of Perforce? Perforce 1. Local version control for artists and designers. Oh, it looks nice. I mean, look, it's just at first glance, it looks a whole lot better. Straight up. That looks infinitely better. Now, wait, now available in Fab Marketplace? Excuse me? Oh, it's a free version control. Client works creative tools. Oh, but it's still okay, so it's still local. But very interesting. What is the pricing? $40 a month. Yeah, so if that's all, that's no storage. 40 gigabytes is not a lot of storage. Yeah, really. You'd be doing this just because you have more than 5 users. Interesting. Very interesting. I know we'll probably need a version control for work potentially, if we find more work. So I'll bring that up tomorrow probably, assuming I don't forget. Trying to get motivated to do anything at all? Well, I'm here working on this every single evening, Monday through Friday, after work, so you can watch this dumbass try to make a game and realize how much better and smarter you are, and then that should be good motivation. Anyways, guys, it's been fun. We'll try to knock out the rest of the animations tomorrow. Yeah, go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific as always. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.